Everyone knows the story of the Brady Six of the 2000 NFL Draft. 6 quarterbacks were taken before Brady, and all of them combined may have had a percent of a career as Brady. However, there's a recent quarterback class, and despite early on, the similarities to the 2000 class are interesting. So let's compare the quarterback classes from the year 2000 and 2022. So to start out, we have Chad Pennington and Kenny Pickett. Both quarterbacks were the only players of their position drafted in the first round, with Pennington at 18 and Pickett at 20 respectively. They both also had Blitnikoff-winning wide receivers that were drafted in the first round by a pick in the 20s by the Vikings, which is also crazy. A 2-time comeback player of the year winner, Pennington had a nice 11-year NFL career. He has proven throughout his career that he's a good enough quarterback to win games, but not seen as a true franchise guy. Even though it's still too early, Kenny Pickett is on pace to have a similar success. He has proven his first 2 years that he can win games. However, he has yet to prove he is a guy you can build a team around. I can see Kenny Pickett as an 11-year quarterback also, who will have a career-winning record, but not someone who can truly be elite consistently. Both quarterbacks could have very similar careers, and were also 24 years old as rookies. Next, we have Chris Redmond and Desmond Ritter. Both were 4-year starters at their colleges, which were also not Power 5 at the time. Louisville being in the Conference USA, and Cincinnati being in the American Conference, respectively. Redmond was very mediocre when he did play, and after 6 starts in 2002, he never really stayed as a starter. Even though Ritter already has more career starts and passing yards than Redmond, it seems that he is falling into the same path. On tape, Ritter was very underwhelming this season, and with a new head coach, it seems like a change at quarterback is inevitable. With that being said, the second quarterback taken in 2000 was Giovanni Carmazzi, who resembles Malik Willis. Both were seen as the most athletic quarterbacks in their draft and were also seen as great picks in the 3rd round. Carmazzi was a quarterback at FCS Hofstra, and while Willis played for FBS Liberty, they didn't become FBS until 2018, 2 years before he transferred in. Even though Willis is the only one of the two to appear in an NFL game, it seems like Willis is going to flame out unless something drastic happens. Assuming the Titans will add to the quarterback room through either a late draft pick, a free agency, or both to back up Will Levis, Willis might even be someone that gets cut in the 2024 season. While both quarterbacks were great athletes, it seems like so far, both just weren't able to work out. Next, we have T. Martin and Matt Corral. Both quarterbacks played big-time football in the SEC, and both also played for nationally ranked teams. While Martin was the only one of the two to win a national championship, Matt Corral was the quarterback to help turn things around for Ole Miss. While only time will tell if Corral will get an opportunity, Martin hasn't had much of a difference between both careers, with only 6 pass attempts at the NFL level. Next, we have Mark Bulger and Sam Howell. Despite being drafted late, both have gotten many opportunities early in their careers. Also, both quarterbacks have extremely similar second-year seasons, first being a starter. I mean, not only did they have the same passing touchdown and interception ratio, they're almost the same for both, and they led the league in interceptions. While their careers are similar so far, Mark Bulger had the luxury of being on a good team, where Sam Howell could not do the same. And while Bulger started almost 100 games for the Rams, Howell's status as a starter is in question after a 4-win season and a new head coach. Next, we have Spurgeon Wynn and Chris Oladokun. Both quarterbacks transferred from FBS schools to FCS schools for starting opportunities and were also seen as low-risk picks that had solid tools. While I doubt Oladokun will ever take a snap at the NFL level, Spurgeon Wynn was able to play 10 games with underwhelming results. However, with the way their college careers happen, their comparison makes the most sense here. Lastly, we have Tom Brady and Brock Purdy. And before you guys all call me delusional, yes, I know there will never be another Tom Brady, and I'm sure Purdy will never have the career Brady had, and I really don't think anyone ever will. But it's really unfair to say that the starts of their career aren't extremely similar. While Brady led Michigan to ranked seasons in both years as a starter, Brock Purdy may be the most successful quarterback in Iowa State history. Iowa State was ranked at some point each season Purdy was the starter, including 2020, where they were 9th in the country, their first finish as a ranked team since, ironically, Tom Brady's rookie season. In his first 2 seasons, Brock Purdy has led the Niners to back-to-back NFC championships, something not even Tom Brady was able to do in his first 2 seasons as a starter in the AFC side. And while many people claim that his weapons and coaching are the reasons why Purdy is having so much success and that he wouldn't be this good on another team, you never really know. We can never go back in time and just force another team to draft Purdy just so we know what would happen, but we all know so far that he has had great success early on. Purdy is easily the best quarterback in his draft, just like Brady was easily the best in his. And who knows, maybe Purdy would have also won a Super Bowl in his first season if he never gets hurt. That's all for this video, so you can go if you'd like. But I just want to let you guys know that I know I did not mention notable guys like Bailey Zappi and Skylar Thompson. However, I only want to use quarterbacks comparable to the Brady Six, and since more guys were drafted before Purdy, some guys were just going to be left out. Also, none of the Brady Six were really comparable to Zappi at the college and NFL level anyway, so he was just left out. So let me know if you guys agree with me, disagree with me, and think I'm delusional, or anything else in the comments below. But that's all I have for today. Thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you guys next time.